Crossover continues. The Hermits have returned to Hermitcraft, but the Empires members followed them through. Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, everyone. I'm Chaotic Good, back with another Hermitcraft lore theory video. There is a lot to bring up today, so let's get started. First off the list, a quick recap. The Empires members did not want the Hermits to leave, so they blocked off the rift. However, Grumbot, with his magic hands of horror, was able to reopen it, leading to an all-out fight between the Hermits and the Empires members. Eventually, the Hermits broke through and travelled back to Hermitcraft. However, the members of Empires weren't done and jumped into the rift to continue the lore. Okay, let me elaborate. Grian added hands and mechanics to Grumbot, who then used those and all the power from the Hermitopia Tower to reopen the rift. Some of the members of Empires, though, did not want to lose their new friends and the talent that they brought to this world. So, they boarded up the rift and tried to prevent the Hermits from leaving. In the end, all the Hermits met up, and all the Empires members met up, and they fought over whether the Hermits would stay in this world. The Hermits won, and returned home to Hermitcraft, leading most to believe that this crossover was finished. But no, a lot of the Empires members followed them through, and now the roles are reversed. So, remember how I was talking about war last episode? Well, tensions were pretty high between the two server groups at the end there, so the multiversal war could still happen. Hopefully they can find a peaceful solution, but a lot of what happens from here is dependent on whether the rift stays open. And, like I've been saying, it would be really cool if the rift did stay open, with members of each server coming and going for the rest of their respective seasons. But, as always, we have to wait and see. The next thing that I would like to talk to you about is the passing of Grumbot. That's right. After the Hermits went home, the Empire's members decided it would be best to destroy the robot. And I, for one, agree. Nothing but mess and destruction follows that bot. Although, it was really sad hearing him talk about Mumbo. However, the Grumbot on Hermitcraft is still alive and well, and I am wondering if the Empires guys might try and do something to it. That could be what sparks the war I was talking about earlier. Just a quick point here. I am now wondering what will happen to the claim XBeef, XB Crafted and Vintage Beef, had made to just about the entire server. Will they give it up willingly, or will we see some Hermit on Hermit fighting? As I said last episode, it feels kind of unlikely that this will lead to anything, but we'll see what happens. Next up, I need to talk about the latest developments in St. Pearl lore. Upon receiving the news that the Hermits were planning to leave, Pearl visited Mythical Sausage to say her goodbyes. However, while she was there, Sausage accidentally took her on one of his dream visions. He has those, it's a whole thing. In it, they were back on Empires Season 1, although neither of them really remembered it. They essentially relived their last interaction of Season 1, exploring Pearl's empire and racing the Golden Goose and Horse. It was a really nostalgic moment, but when Pearl picked up a sunflower, it was still with her when the vision ended. Sausage ended up using it to make his staff, so that was cool. This has been my absolute favourite part of lore from this crossover, and I really hope it continues. I'm not sure if Sausage came through the rift. If anyone knows, please tell me in the comments. Thanks. Anyway, that's all from me for now. As always, please don't hesitate to put any of your theories in the comment section. That's all from me, so like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. But seriously, please subscribe. Goodbye!